What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Monica Dawn back with Monica Dawn Reactions. So listen, you guys. Now in this video, we are going to, hear Nika ramble and ramble about how when she was young, she was not able to eat Pop Tarts. Her grandma didn't buy her no Pop Tarts. And food is food. So basically, I got that she was reminiscing about how when she was a child, she wanted things and she was not able to get them. So therefore, that's why that she doesn't care if her kids are able to get things because when she was a child, she was not able to get things. That's what I got out of it. It's just a shame. Most people want their kids to have more, but that just goes to show us that you really did get treated like ish when you were young by your mom and by your grandma because it goes to show how you treat your kids. So people treated you like that, so you treat your kids like that. You don't think that they deserve anything better. Got it. I mean, we've been knew that though, but what's not right is the fact that back then in your day, they probably didn't give as much food stamps. You hear me? But these days they give you food stamps. Your daddy, you probably was getting a little SSI check or whatever. And your grandma, she probably took your money too and didn't buy you nothing and always bought herself stuff and probably chicken wing plates and never bought your ass nothing. And so therefore that's why you don't buy them kids nothing. And probably stayed up in the roses buying her little dresses and stuff like that. It never bought you nothing with your little SSI check. So that's why you do it to your kids. So we've been knew that. But my thing is, when is it going to stop? When is the abuse, the I don't care about the kids, we don't F them kids, when is that behavior going to stop? Because you did say that your mama didn't care about you, so your grandma barely cared about you. So you grew up knowing and showing that kids really don't matter in y'all world. They just be there. They just happen because we be having, sex and they just come and whatever. Who gives a damn? Hell, if they got to eat a meal, as long as it's a meal, we don't care. As long as they ass is around, they can eat beans and rice as far as we give a damn. That's the attitude that y'all have towards kids. And like I said, the type of women that don't like children are witches to me. There are cold-hearted witches who do not care if a child is okay. They don't care if a child is a-okay. And those are the type of people that I can't stand. And that's why, I created this platform to show and to bring awareness to child abuse, child neglect, and, mothers that have jumped up on this social media and in these social media streets to exploit their children in order to get a coin and not spend any of the money on the children. It's starting to become a factor. It's just starting to become a very well looked at
Trend. It's a lot of them doing
interest.
it.
Check
Check
it
it
out, check
out.
it out, check it out.
Nika is over here frying up some chicken. The kids are getting one piece of chicken apiece, and then she says that she's in a minute. You'll see where she says, "Oh, I'm making these chicken wings for myself for yourself." So you mean tell me you get about a 7 piece, and the kids get one piece of chicken apiece? That's what I'm saying. This food and the way that she be handling and maneuvering these kids, it's just not enough food over here. And we can also hear Naya in the background to asking for some shampoo. So at the end of this video, we will see the kids' hair done and stuff like that. It's about time. You mean to tell me that you have to wait till DSS is at your door for you to do some hair and to give the kids a bath? No, ma'am. You have to give them kids a bath, honey. Wipe their face down, keep their hair up to par, put some grease in it, have them some little hats in the morning, some coats. You know what to do. Stop playing with us, honey. You just don't want to do it. But ma'am, you're being forced to do it by them people that keep stopping by your house. Ha ha. And I am so happy because guess what? Most people that know how to do and, know how to raise children, they don't have these type of things going on in their household. Maybe sometimes from somebody being hateful, real jealous, they might whoop whoop. But for the most part, no, ma'am. It's a shame how you got these people day in and day out. They got to see what you got going on over here, sister girl. But they on to you. It's about time. So you mean to tell me that at 41 years old, 42, however old you is, man, we don't know. We done lost count because it's looking 65. But you mean to tell me that you gonna keep them braids in till after Christmas? Okay, we get that. Then you gonna go get you some beads, red and what you said, black beads to put on your hair. And you gonna get the kids some green and red beads. Okay, well we don't care what you do. It's not that you want to get your hair done. That's fine because guess what? As a woman, you should want to keep yourself up, but don't keep yourself up and then have your family and your kids looking like throwaways. No, ma'am. Even if you do have to pay Naya, and Naya do need to get paid for you, her having to do them kids' hair, sister or not, everybody wants to get paid a little change for their services. And you know what I do the first thing when I jump in somebody's chair or I pay for my girls to get their hair done, you know what the first thing I do? I go ahead and pay them because when you pay people, honey, for their services, it makes them want to do a better job. Okay, so keep your daughter on payroll. She be helping you out a lot. And like I said, tax time, honey, you need to let her get her little car. That way you won't have to move around so much. That way so she can help you make some moves, drop some kids off. Then she go to school and then you be in that house cleaning. Cooking and cleaning and cleaning and cooking. And it's please make sure you clean that cat. Okay? Because wash that face, clean that cat. You need to go through a whole cleanse, like I said. Learn how to start cleaning up. You trying to worry about what the outside looking like and it's still not up to par. It's still looking like roses. You ain't even advanced the city trends. You know how at least Peach be like CITI city trends? I like city trends to a certain extent. You can find some good little solid pieces up in there. But ma'am, you need to upgrade yourself, upgrade your life. Don't you see Hayward over there? Don't you see Hayward? Hayward is not looking like 1980. Okay? Oh my God, I kind of hate that your man left you because at least your man kept you up on point and up on style. You just then got stuck in a whole time warps and then to my son run right here with some fucking beads on your head. Girl, bye. Nika, please let them beads go. I suggest an updo with a swoop, to cover that forehead. Or you know what I'm saying? Because wigs, you don't look like you can maintain no wig. It might look itchy for you. You might not. So I would just get me a updo, like some braids, updo going up the back, and a swoop on the side with some earrings. to cover up that forehead. That's the best thing. Because, see, one thing about me, I might talk about people, but I do like to help people too. Like, and I've always ran across people like Nika that I just found them. I told them what to do and they prosper and they got better. But this is a hard case right here. It is, but at the end of the day, you have to want better to do better. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Let's continue. Okay, I want to also break down something a little bit further to Nika as well. Okay, Nika, you have 8 small children, okay? That's one, two, three. Okay, that's 3 pieces of chicken. You had one more at 4. Okay, you said you like the fried chicken 4 pieces at a time. So 8 chickens, so that's 8 kids. We know you had some. So what child of yours is not getting a piece of chicken? So therefore, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why it makes no sense for you to
I
sit
need
up
mom over the
here. You
house,
really
and I don't want them
wasting
things
out when
tail.
you selling
I
your
put this
food
up in my
stamps,
top
to
of my
be
car.
honest, sister girl,
I'm
if
gonna
you think
call the
about
school.
it.
They don't need to be playing
Because you're
games
having to
on
give
that.
these people double, like they're giving you
So gonna
less and
call
you're
them
giving them double. That makes no sense. When all
tomorrow.
you have to do is find another way to cut costs on another bill to where you don't have to pay no, have to, sell no food stamps. Yeah, that's what you need to be working on, baby, because you need all of those food stamps in that house with those kids. Let's be for real. You have not been cooking enough food. One kid might get a pack of Skittles or a pack of Jolly Ranchers one day. Another 2 more kids might get some other day. No, ma'am. Everyday kids want something. Stop playing with us, and you get more than enough. Like I said, you don't see these other moms on here sitting up over here rationing food, rationing toilet paper, rationing. How many kids can ride in the car. Ma'am, you really looking bad for the 2025. And you said that you wanted to bring in all that positivity for 2025. So let's just try again for 2026. You feel me? Look at this. Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Somebody come look at this. That's not enough pieces of chicken for no kid. Okay, let's see. Okay, one, two. Oh, y'all, these are the wings that she said that she was putting in for herself. Come on now. Let's let this.
And then as soon as y'all come home back from actually you ain't got no computer, do you?
No.
Same. Hang up. Same.
Yup.
Ooh! Close the bathroom door! Damn!
I mean, Nika, to be honest with you, I understand what you're saying about, because
And
kids
wash your
do,
hands.
no child is perfect, right? And kids are messy. Kids do break things. Yes, they do. But those little Chromebooks, baby, you got to be just slamming it on the ground for it to be broke down. You feel me? Those little Chromebooks that they send home are hardware. And even if you do have to pay some, honey, it's no more than $60. Stop playing with us. But they do need those computers because guess what, Nika? It's a new world. These kids are innovative. They're doing work off the computers now, honey. Get with the program. You know how everybody is on the phone now? You get it because you've been recording all this bullshit BS. So you understand that the world is changing with these cameras, the phone, the internet. Even you said it one time before, well, shit. I mean, I didn't know that it was gonna be like that or that hostile or that crazy with me telling my business and my life on the internet. Yeah, we know. You thought that it was just gonna be hunky dory and fun and everybody was gonna agree with you. No, ma'am. You start showing your life and a lot of us seen that it was not normal. you know. It's not normal, it's different, you know. Having 10 kids is just kind of not the norm. You know, maybe back in the 19, well, I don't know, y'all. Y'all give me the number 1950s, 60s, 70s, no later than the 80s, because people start catching on by the 80s with that birth control. You hear me? So, I mean, so therefore, like I said, you live your life like it's 1965, where you didn't set up here, you didn't know nothing about birth control, you didn't know nothing, the man
You
didn't
must
know
have really had to
nothing
go
about
back.
pulling out, and y'all just had all these
Ain't no
kids.
way.
And I mean, it's a case study, but my thing is, even if you done had all these kids and stuff like that, it's okay. Like, we're not judging you because you had all these kids, honey. We're judging you at how you're feeding them, you're clothing them. You could do a little bit better. That's what we're saying. Nicer shirts, staying in routine things. Because, I have been watching you for the past, year or so, and you was working at the laundromat, washing the kids' clothes better. You just have to make sure things stay organized for each child. Like I said, this year, stop waiting on government assistance, stop waiting on DSS, stop waiting on whatever. People been bashing you about it for a whole year. Go ahead and get them some beds, boo. Even if you got to get two sets of bunk beds. It's time, Nika, for real. Like, stop. Like, you can't keep continuing to do this, because if you keep continuing to do this, you're gonna keep continuing to get backlash. So the best thing for you to do is do the right thing. And then people won't be over there, or DSS won't be over there at your house every day. But you have to have it in your mind, body, and soul that you have to do the right thing by these kids and really love them. I know it's hard. That's 10 kids is a lot, but do the right thing, ma'am. They might be playing little small games on it, Nika, but that's not what they're using those computers for, honey. They're using those computers to actually do their assignments. You have to let them be innovative and work on that computer just as well as they work on that phone. They can work on that computer and get their work done. I mean, to be honest with you, it was a shocker to me, like when COVID hit and then kids were having to use the computers to do work. It was a little bit different, but if you think about it, computers rule the world. AI, knowing how to type, knowing how to do things on the computer, you have to learn. You get what I'm saying? And even if Elijah has something going on with speech, that doesn't mean that he's not able to process something else, like doing something on the computer. He likes the computer. I think that people should promote letting their kids be on the computer, but you also have to learn how to tell them to be responsible. Just like how Nika, got it up out of the floor. That was good. But let him use the computer. Just learn how to tell him how to treat things. Like, hey, just be like, Elijah, this is your computer. You have to do your work on here. You have to have it for school, for class. Play on it a little bit. Shut it down. Put it in your backpack. Put it safely. So in the morning, you'll have it already in your backpack and get up and move about your day. You know what I'm saying? Keep all your work done on your laptop. I love laptops. I've been working on computers since the age of 9. You know what I'm saying? I love computers and being innovative and sites, and that's how I kind of found YouTube and this platform. And Nika, you know how to use the phone too. I know your kids might be a little rowdy, sweetheart, but you have to learn how to get right up on them, talk to them softly, and tell them you have to keep things nice and take care of stuff. That was funny. AJ said, yup. Girl, that's all them beans and rice. And see, that goes back to that comment that you said just in a second, from you eating these Pop Tarts. You said food is food. No, it's not. Lord. Certain food is good. Certain food is high in sugar. Certain food is high in sodium. You need to salt. Okay,
Making me not want to eat.
sodium
I'm a
is salt,
something
honey.
flying.
Certain food like beans and
Not
stuff,
Gigi, Lord.
with you feeding, beans are high in fiber. Okay,
You know
so
what in the
that
world
means
things
that they're
smell like
gonna
that? Y'all
always
used to
be in
like
the
mine from the air
bathroom.
fryer.
You
I'm gonna take
know,
one. I ain't greedy.
going and
I'm
doing
gonna take
number
that.
2. I'm trying to keep a PG on here. Going to do number 2, and it's gonna smell. That comes from you feeding them beanies and winnies and rice all the time. Now you can't even eat because it stank. See, that's a shame. That's a real shame. So now what you need to do, sister girl, is learn how to cook some different meals. I mean, I understand that, times be a little whatever, but ma'am, you can do better than a little bit of rice and beans every day. Rice and beans, this is the proof in the pudding. But from what we've been wanting to see, you know, uh, he came out of there and he was stinking. She said, close the door. She lost her whole appetite. And then you see from her little oodles and noodles cup, trying to pass out these one Pop Tarts a piece per child. Like, girl, stop being cheap and poor with these kids. Like, you pass out food like it's just so rationed out. We're going through the World Great Depression, 1930s. Like, come on. You do not have to act this broke down with
Half.
these
I don't eat
food
a whole
stamps and
one.
this
This
food, girl.
I like mine in the air fryer. One thing I like to
Damn.
eat is the edges. I don't really like eating the sugar part. But this stuff right here is good in the air fryer.
Booty
Watch this.
bandits.
Lean tight.
He stank, you stank, she stank, everybody stank. You feel
Lean
me? Like,
tight.
come on, nigga. Listen, this is what you need to do when you get
Come
some extra
here.
money, sister girl. Get everybody some good body wash. It don't take that much. These are the things that you have to spend your money on for your household to work properly. What part of that don't you understand? You cannot just
Hello.
leave a whole bunch of people in
I
an
got my appetite for my noodles.
environment
I was
and
eating,
not
so I
buy
stopped
hygiene
eating. But
products and cleaning products. You can't do that. That's gonna create odor and funk, honey. So you need to get
I
your
don't need a
mind
part
right.
part. I like
Stop
the edges
trying to
part.
think that you can go to the store and
I
buy
got
2
two
and
boxes.
3 or 1 or 2 little packs of stuff. No, ma'am. You have
Part
to
part
buy
be
about
good.
5 or 6 packs.
I'm gonna show
Big
y'all I
boy
ain't cooking today.
shit.
Not yet.
You
I
need
cook
big
later.
boy shit. You don't need no little girl shit. Cause you got big kids, honey. Now, not little kids no more, okay? Start shopping like it. You can't buy 2 of everything no more. You have to buy 4 or 5, okay? Start buying more shit. You can't just buy 1 or 2 of a little pack of noodles. No, ma'am. You need to buy 2 and 3 big boxes at a time. You have a lot of kids. Let me say that one more time for you, honey. You have a lot of kids, so that means you have to buy a lot of stuff. Stop playing with yourself and them kids. Stop spending up them kids' food stamps, and you will have enough money to go to the major big stores to buy them what they need. To something this too high. No, ma'am. You keep buying and trying to dish it out coin by coin, sip of drink by drink, one Pop Tart by Pop Tart. Girl, bye. Them kids is tired of being in there. Those kids are not 3 and 4 years old no more. They want their own oodles and noodles. They want their own 2-pack of Pop Tarts. They want their own Gatorades. They tired of sharing drinks with you, girl. You need to realize them kids is not no small bitty ass kids no more. Those kids are grown damn near. And you done raised them up to be hard, tough, survival mode. Cause they ain't really, barely, really, never really had too much. Everything for Nika. That's what goes to show you. So guess what? Now those kids are gonna be barbarians for real. They're gonna be barbarians to you and do whatever they can to get what they need up out of you, because guess what? That's what they have seen your ass do. Good luck with this, because you have sit up over there and created monsters, because you have harbored so much hate and bad thoughts, negativity, not doing the right thing, treating kids like they don't matter, not feeding them properly, beanies and weenies and rice, have them farting in their bathroom, air stank. You get what I'm saying? No, ma'am. No fruits and vegetables, no nothing. Straight processed food. Done got this EBTZ and bought nothing but processed food to hurt these children's diets and allegedly, potentially give them diabetes and all types of other stuff. Girl, bye. Yes, and that's another thing. Stop acting like you spending $2 and $3 on a product here and $2 and $3 on a product there. No, ma'am. You have to buy in bulk. Like I said, the big things, not the small things, honey. You need to buy the big thing of bleach. You need to buy the big thing of Clorox wipes and make them, like you said, your kids have chores. Make everybody do their own chore. You need the real Clorox. You need the real. You said you didn't like Fabuloso. I know my people. She don't really like Fabuloso either. But get some ammonia, something.
We gonna survive in here. Ooh.
I mean, that boo boo must have been on
Maybe something gonna be
5,000. Ooh, she said, ooh. And you remember
Man.
that time, not too long ago, a couple of videos back when she was like, ooh, when she didn't want Sai to walk up on her because Sai, I don't like that outside smell, you don't like that bunky. You don't like that bunky smell. That's what that is. Girl, buy some wipes. Buy the things that you need first. And I'm telling you, buy the things that you need first for your kids and your household to make sure everything is, proper over there. The hygiene is proper. Everybody is looking neat. And nigga, you really gonna really have to start with yourself. Get up, baby, and take yourself a bath. I'm telling you, once you start taking a bath, get you some good soap, get you a good little one of them little spongy things, and start taking you a bath. And as you in the bathtub, baby, pray all that bad shit up off of you. Because at this point, baby, you need to cleanse yourself, take a bath, cleanse some kids, and everybody need to stay clean, okay? Monica Dawn.
Girl said that 2 times, ain't made it down here yet. A mini bit. A mini bit up. You want a part tart?
Yeah.
No. Leave it in the bag.
Thank you.
You will. That's a lot you want. I don't eat the edge part. I don't like that. Unless I got it in the air fryer. I eat the whole thing. That's it. We ain't had nothing sweet in this house to eat. We put it in the air fryer or in the oven and you. I called this girl 3 times. Watch this. Oh, shit. Let me get Junior his cereal if I forget. He asked me for a bowl of cereal right here. Junior! You want this cereal? You still want your cereal? Where Lodge at? Tell him to come in.
You know what? My thing is,
Now you want a part tart?
you need to be in that house buying food by the truckload, if you ask me, with 10 kids. But you're not. You're barely getting the bare minimum. And you might stop and get a couple noodles for yourself and a one box of Pop-Tarts. Telling some you got 2 boxes. You didn't get no 2 boxes. You just know that you should have got 2 boxes. See, your conscience be eating at you because you know that you're supposed to be buying more food, but you don't because you use it as some type of tit for tat, playing games with all these multiple people that's in your face that's needing food because they're your children. That's very cold, Nika. You need to start buying more food. And I understand that, you don't want to, buy a lot of food and things like that because, the roaches is bad in there or whatever. But I'm telling you, girl, every mom has gone through it. Going through bad times and living places you don't want to live. But you have to upgrade yourself. And you're not going to be able to upgrade until you upgrade your children first, then you. You have it the other way around. Upgrade you first, then the kids. That's not going to happen. Okay? I mean, and then, she goes to start telling us about how Jessica, she was able to get Pop-Tarts at the bus stop and she would eat them in our face. Just like how you eat food in your kid's face. You don't care. But you need to step back into the abundancy of not just you eating, but all of your kids eating. Okay, it's not just about you. And I mean, the way that I look at this is a sad situation from a woman that had some delays going on and things like that, and a man, her meeting a man and having all these children and really not knowing how to take care of them in today's society. It's really kind of sad because, like I said, in the 1930s, 40s, women had lots of kids, 10 kids. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, they fed them. Hell yeah, they did this, but they went through a lot of suffering and pain as well. And those built some of the greatest people. But Nika, you have a little bit more resources now to the point where you can really do them kids right. You don't have to sit here and be so nasty and hateful and unkind and, not making sure your kids need and making sure that they're, pampered enough to have the things that they need for their, accessories, hygiene.
They come bowling down the stairs.
Making them, stay looking up to par, giving them a bath every day, their hair done. It do be hard. Well, that is a lot of kids. Let me not lie. But you have to have more power and willpower to do this. Okay, maybe you need to take you some some B12 vitamins and some vitamins to get it together. Let's continue.
Not right now. I got the pork chops out.
I like popcorn.
I bet. I bet so, little girl. Huh? Mom makes me nut right now. Cook later. I love y'all too.
Yeah,
I ain't doing it with children
on
live,
the bare minimum,
just eat parts, art, and noodles.
People get tired of surviving on the bare minimum. I know them kids is tired of eating those beanies and weenies and rice that you prepare every day, and you just say, "Oh, food is food." No, it's not, bro. Good food is good food, and bad food is bad food.
Story time.
Yeah, have you ever tasted something that just tastes so good and just scrumptious, and you just want it more and more and more? And you just like, this is gonna become one of my signature dishes. Like, it's good as fuck. Like me, I love lobster tails. You feel me?
This is the fake one right here.
I love lobster tails. I love the butter, the parsley on it. I just love it, right?
The real part.
But Nika, your preference to get your kids is
my grandma used to never give us
weenies and rice. Beanies and weenies and rice.
And she would eat it straight out the pack in front of us.
A bag of beans is a can of beans is less than.
You see as a kid, you want the same thing, but you can't get it sometimes.
8 kids for about $4. That's wrong. You don't know your children, honey. You don't even know what they basically need. Because if you did, you would know that they need a basic hairstyle to go back and forth to school. You know what I'm saying? You would know that they needed proper nutrients instead of feeding them rice and beans every day. Look at you, how you looking so wicked in this camera. You a weirdo, bro. You don't scare me though, bro. You'll never scare a person like me. But those kids do need somebody to advocate for them, because they're sitting over there. They're sitting over there living in hell with your ass. This is very sad. Save the kids, save the kids, save the kids. She's taking all these kids' benefits and just sitting here providing for herself and not anything for the kids. She don't even want to buy the kids decent little snacks and candies that cost $1.50 here, $1.50 there. You get what I'm saying? It's too much for her. Those kids are too much. Yeah, you having 10 that need something every day. You done got in weight over your head, sister girl. And now you don't even know what the fuck to do no more. What are you gonna do, Nika?
I lost my appetite.
What are you gonna do? But what I do suggest that you do is you come up on a bigger bag. You learn how to start going to these food pantries, to these Sam's Clubs, Costco's.
I see the laughing emojis going to the screen.
Way better supplies than what you already have. Because you sit up over here rationing out $2 boxes of bootleg as toaster strudels or toaster Pop-Tarts or whatever the fuck them shits is. I don't eat them nasty shit. You is looking like a clown. So therefore, those kids deserve way better than what you're trying to serve them. They're tired of eating beanies and weenies and rice. They're tired of going to school looking like ish. Go buy them some clothes and some right clothes. If you don't know how to buy clothes, start off with buying solid t-shirts and some blue jeans and some decent leggings and some boots and some socks and a proper coat. That's what you could start by doing.
Ooh. That's pretty strong there. Look at me on this thing. Bored. Everybody sleep.
I know ain't no way in the hell you trying to justify white girl Jessica being able to have a Pop-Tart versus your kids not being able to have a Pop-Tart. Listen, this is a new era, okay? You actually get food stamps. Every child that's on your case, okay, gets at least a $200 stipend to spend it on things that they need. And if they want a Pop-Tart, the real one, not the fake one, they should be allowed to do so and get one, okay? But you so serious, so pressed to have everything for yourself, selling up everything, getting rid of the benefit that's supposed to be buying the kids some shoes, some food, snacks, edibles, fruit, juices. You don't do that. You sell it so you're able to go get fast food. And you see how that fast food got you looking, honey?
Shake it, shake it, shake it,
Awful.
shake it, shake it, shake it,
Upset,
shake it, shake it,
miserable.
shake it.
In the meantime, the kids can barely get something up off the card.
Yeah, what about it?
They can barely get an apple. When was the last time we seen those kids eat an apple?
Let me show you how he got one too.
When was the last time we seen those kids eat an orange? It's all processed BS. Mixed along with your spaghetti, salmon and rice, and your rice escapades with them eating rice every day. I seen one comment that said they eat more rice than, you know, the people in third world countries. You know what I'm saying? What's up with that, bro? It just don't look right to us. You could feed them chicken nuggets, fries, toast, sub sandwiches, burgers, fries, nachos, but every day they get rice. Every day they get a 50-cent can of beans. Like, you don't think that that's acceptable, you feeding your kids beans? Like, are you serious? What anime world are you living in to where you really do absolutely think that a meal is a meal? A meal is not a meal. You either have a good meal or you have a bad meal. Yeah, them noodles smell like dookie now, don't they? They were laughing about how Junior went to the bathroom and it stank, or you lost your appetite, and that is what you get from feeding those kids beanies and weenies and rice every day. Beans make you fart and stink. You're not feeding them nothing that has no good nutrients in it. That's what we're talking about. It's Monica Dawn Reactions. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. But, you know, Nika ain't no type of good mom. She ain't no type of good person. It's evil. You can see it all across her face. And until she breaks up out of this curse or spell or cycle or whatever she got going on her, those kids will continue to suffer up under her care.
It sounds funny when you laugh.
Yeah, I'm on the way right now. Look.
Let me see. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. All right.
Where is that at?
All right, I'll see you when you get here. Go back right there with that phone. I'll see you when you get here.
We on the way back to Florida.
Florida. All right, bet.
You heard how she said that's
all right, y'all
pretty
drive
strong
safe. I see y'all
there.
gonna pull up.
That lets me know that maybe she be sipping on something and
That's my brother.
spending some
That's
money
your
on some
brother.
things that she don't need to be spending money on, knowing that you need to be getting kids' hair done and making sure that they stay up to par and making sure that you can finally get
now I
some
bought rubber. Let me tell y'all something. I bought rubber bands
furniture
and beads
up
for
in
my
your house
children.
that your kids can lay on,
And I
to
bought
where
some
people won't
beads and
keep
rubber bands
sitting
for
up here
my sister.
joking on you.
So
Is
we
it
got a
that
new rubber
bad
band
for
in
you
the house. I know
to
the
go
ones
get your
that's in
kids
that
some
cabinet
bed?
right
Are
there.
you that mean and
You make sure they don't
nasty?
pour all those out.
Well, if you bored, you can get up and clean up, organize some stuff, figure out how you're going to get some new
My
beds.
girl's hair looks really pretty right now. So let's see.
Everybody sleep. Okay, so with everybody sleep, this is the time that you could have been cleaning up, organizing things, making sure that while the kids are laying down, you were picking up stuff, putting it where it belongs. See, if you had dressers and beds and, you know, hangers to hang up your kids' stuff and learn how to teach them how to live an organized life, because we have been trying to tell you, but you have not been wanting to listen to us. And now that, you know, your homegirl and everybody keep popping up with the police over there, now you want to listen. You should have been listening. And then people would have been off of you a long time ago. But see, that's the thing. You don't want to listen, Nika. So what are we supposed to do? Only thing I know to do is just keep telling you. Because, hell, I don't know what led me over here to you. But something told me, and I know how to keep my shit in order. You feel me? I've been doing it for a very long time. I've been keeping my shit in order since I was 17 years old. You hear me? And I'm way younger than you, so you need to get your shit together. You can't keep doing this. You can't keep selling these kids food stamps allegedly. You can't just keep worrying about yourself. You seriously need to focus on your kids.